everyone, welcome you all to our first video of this month and this year. And so I just during these few past days, or I could say my heart outpours the feelings, the times that I've been through, and it's not about saying that having some moments or despising over some of those moments. It's that this video is some sort of like feeling so much gratitude over the past few months, or I could say last whole year, seeing and experiencing each and every detail of that is happening, the things, just fully entrusting the Almighty, the Creator, trusting Him, and everything has been so miraculously working, and the belief, and there are some people, and those there are some people that have been there in my life, and I say these are the moments that I feel so much gratitude for the people that are there. You don't need actually the number of people to be surrounded with. I feel that this is true, actually true, that when you go through some moments in your life, you actually know the people, the reality. You cannot judge people, but actually you get a real check on yourself, your expectations, your visions, your trust, your beliefs. And I believe is that whatever happening, it's not about all the times that I've been gone through highs, or all the times that been facing the lows, but I'm so much grateful for all the moments were my highest, lowest, and the moments of my neutral, just waiting. There are some moments also. What I felt is that in our lives, there are some certain phases in your life, and have not you shouldn't be actually planning, or say life is actually uncertain. And why this has been said is because life cannot go actually according to your plans. Life is all about the uncertains, which is unexpectations. You can expect the unexpected, and that is all the most significant part, and that is the significance of our lives, and that makes life much more easy and enjoyably beautiful. That gives you a pleasure, coming across, yourself a lot more of yourself rather than other people. And I am again feel just so grateful. Again, I would say, this has shaped me in a manner, in my perspective, in my ideas, and driven me into something, creating out of ordinary, out of nothing. Even these moments also, what I've realized is that even having nothing, still you can feel that fulfilled inside, happier and content, and still you can feel yourself coming out whatever of your ideas, of your perspective, of your visions, of your own creativity. And I think that is the most beautiful part, that you can always choose yourself first, over the others. And I'm so much again feel so blessed having these two people in my life, that being there with me. And also my perspective have also drifted away from the way I used to think about a man. And a man can actually change for the person. And for the person, whether that is a blood relation or the friend or whatever kind of a bond you share, it doesn't it doesn't have to be told. It doesn't have to be stated in a way or said in a way. I believe a man can actually change themselves for the person that they feel to be changed. And I think I've got, and I feel so much blessed again for having people around me who can actually uplift and feel so much closer. And feel who can actually share the burden. You can actually feel so much lighter, even undergoing into something that crushes you down. But if you look to the other aspect as well, you can actually come across those are the moments that actually can bring up something, a beast inside you, that you can actually recognize your own strengths. And the most vulnerable part, that you can actually create something stronger. And that you can actually feel so much proud on yourself for believing yourself in first. And for believing on those people who have been a pillar of your strengths, of your happiness, of everything, that you've been there in the past moments of griefs, fears, tears, and cheers, for everything. Just wanted to have a kind of a short video to be shared over here. And yeah, and my heart just outpours again for all the moments that I've been through. And feeling so much blessed, even though going through the times of trials and temptations. And just having nothing, still having those people, just being there, walking there in those lows moments. And feel so much proud. You can actually, whenever you look back, you can actually feel so good about your life, about the moments that you had. Doesn't matter what your moments were and what status you were in, but just looking by the times that you've been going through. And for the times and for all the people that with you, and sharing those moments of your hearts, of your moments of your griefs, and learning growth. And that is amazing. And and after all, at the end, I would like to impart this beautiful journey, this heartfelt, this experienced feelings and thoughts and everything. I hope this is something that I've like you know you can get it, what I've been sharing over here. And I just wanted to impart that, just know yourself. And just never this thing, that this is a moment that is stretching you towards downwards into something that seems so burdensome. I believe that even in my times of like these, I still believe that we actually need these kind of moments in our lives. It's not just because of learning how people play the significant role in our lives, but it is actually to know ourselves first of all. And you can actually, learn, your growth. It depends, your evolution, how you can evolve around the situations, around the moments of these. And I believe this has actually shaped me, this has actually helped me in my growth. And I would actually say that always see the brighter side of your life, of your moments, of your days, of your life. And I believe that most of the times, on our lowest times, we actually consciously or unconsciously we get driven into negative thoughts, thinking bad about our own self, bad in the sense like we feel ourselves useless, and we actually come at a certain stage where we actually compare ourselves. But I would actually impart in this video, at this end of the video, that we all are different. We actually differ from each and everyone around us and in this whole world. So we actually don't have to compare ourselves to others. And eventually we can, eventually in later of our days, we recognize ourselves that those were the moments that were actually building kind of a blocks that we actually are there presently, currently. And because of these moments, my perspective have actually drifted away, actually at some extent and at a vast level. And I actually want that to all the people, believe in yourself, even in your tough times, those when you feel that those are the moments that are actually pulling you downwards, to just stay focused and to see what is that brighter side that you can actually work on. And just think about that positive things, even those there are moments of your disbelief. And the moments that we humans don't expect in our lives. But still, there are some certain things happening in our lives. We are surrounded in our lives that we can actually focus on those, and we can actually feel good about ourselves. And it is not just about feeling good, it is actually that we can learn, we can actually grow, and we can actually do something out of those. Chaos that is happening and taking it over. So rather than just getting trembled and getting overpowered by those chaos, we can actually believe, and we can actually create something beautiful out of that chaotic environment, out of chaotic situations. And that's it. So I hope these moments helps you in creating something different version of ourselves, rather than creating and rather than creating mess up a human version of our own self. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your time and patience, and to subscribe our YouTube channel. That's it. Take care. Goodbye.